Turn 129 in New Hope, and my button to start recording has flipped us onto a different screen. So huzzah for that. Right, we've gone down to via diplomacy, and this is economic agreement. We'll be polite for once, because we might as well. Right, owned planets. Dude. That's the one we want. Now, are there any planets we can actually go for? Primary should be terraform zone. We have various people trying to colonize. In fact, we'll send another colony ship there just to be safe on the Zabal system. Green 1. A slight jump there, but nothing major, and most of the rest seem fairly rubbish. Okay. So, when we last left off, we were kind of attacking this system now. And one down, quite a few to go. We need this to build a mobilization center as soon as it can. For speed and various other reasons. Next up, we have a colony detachment heading there. We have that, which is going to be a defensive layout there. What's otherwise that system that can stay there for now. Next, we need to create more ground transports because we need not mobile marines. Need more marine troops. So troop 4s to there. Right, next the Zabal system. One planet left on that. We've got that doing. Which will head there. A couple of things that are holding that off, and this one is going to go there actually. In theory, we got the Zabal system sort of sewn up now, especially as we're now building a mobilization center on this one. So if I can do anything to cut that down to 3 turns. That's all good. Next up, we want to create another ground transport. And we're going to have that one head over to the Dunwich system as well. Oh, maybe we don't. Maybe we don't. We finished that, didn't we? So, well, they can still head out there because from here we can head to the Mechlon system, or we can double back and go for this one, which might not be such a bad idea. So 2 turns to get there, 1 turn to get there. Yeah, we'll double back and grab that system, and then we'll concentrate on getting the Q system next. So all things look good from there. All the battlefronts say you're doing okay. Industry. Own planets. We own a lot of systems now. Our biggest production thing is building missile bases, which I can kind of understand. Or armors. We do want to build those, but we're going to wait on that a bit. Colony command center. Yeah, you're not building anything useful, but you are moving on to armors. Some more troops. Frisch can build some more Blood 4s. And yeah, we've got lots of high production systems now ticking over. So what we're going to do is we're going to convert a few of these back to industry. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And you as well, you're already maxed industried. Size 5. Basically looking for some of the larger worlds for this one. They're already like that. Size 8. Yeah, industry. Industry. More industry, and some more industry. Right, now that's done. End of turn. Moving on to turn 130. We're going to assault the Wazat system. We're going to assault the Murak system, and we're going to assault the Zabal system. Victory in all sectors. Right. AI control there, AI control there. Zabal is going to be have a load of troops drop in on it. Victorly and Mirak we gained ground in. Finn is now ready for assignments. So let's see, we're going to retire you because you're only level luck 7. Retire you because your luck is run out. Retire you because your luck's run out. Everybody else is fine, so it's military and scientific. We need to replace. I'm also going to have another economic spy on back burner and a social spy on back burner. And what's that? Oh, we still got to do there. Mirak's going okay. It's actually accelerating up now. The Zabal system is now fully conquered. Right. In 2 turns we can get to Q. 2 turns that's also got a mobilization center sorted out. So that's all good. I think we're going now for we go now for this one. This place should be able to handle itself reasonably effectively once it gets going. Mobilization center, and that'll do. Need to put a government's already built, but we'll put a military on there as well, and it does need some industry. Yeah, it really is crying out for some industry. So it can actually do things. Right, 2 turns move up to there. Keep that fleet holding off there. We got that on the Aramin system. We need another. Can we actually build armored units formations yet? Not yet. Let's have another one head to Mirak. And we shall continue then. Nope, we're not going to end the current game. We've only just started. Right, end turn. So, intercept at Wazat, intercept at Mirak. Kled. We're going to intercept that one and then find out where Kled actually is. We are defeated at Kled. Right. AI control there, AI control there. We should actually might be able to take both here. Gained ground. We lost a lot of troops doing that though. Gained 1 region, gained 1 region. Right. Various things have been built. Where's the Kled system? It's there, and it's not a fully up world either. So we need to secure that area. You can get to Kled in 2 turns, but we keep getting assaults in the Wazat system. I wonder if it's not worth doing something else here. Oh, just look at the amount of stuff we got. Right, we can now go to the shipyards and we can actually scrap our obsolete ships. Because that will get rid of a lot of our troop costs and upkeeps. Next up, we can go and set another couple of drone transport attacks, heading to Mirak, and this one 2 turns. That'll be there in 1 turn. That's going to be ours. No doubt about it. 1 turn, that's also going to sort itself out. Don't think we need to bother with migration too much at this stage. We'll keep the colonies sending in if they get arrived there, but that's all fine. Next is really the Q system. Let's have a look at technologies, how we're doing on this. So we have super dreadnoughts on the way. We might consider an upgrade of the fleet soon once we get to super dreadnoughts, but no, we upgrade the fleet once we get these techs sorted, because we're going to need them. We're going to need them a little more than we're going to need a lot of other things, so yeah, that's fine. So that should hopefully rebalance out, and we'll get the better weapons, and then we'll be able to take advantage of things. Right, so ground transport here. I'm going to build another one, send that off. You're going to head to there. Because it's the first one, and I want to see if we've actually got... Yeah, we can now build armor squadrons. So that's interesting. Recon detachments 1 turn away over there. How many turns do you... Yeah, you're never going to get anything done at all. In fact, I should probably try and send some more colonies in there, I think. Where it's going. Oh well. It's fine. We'll live somehow. Meantime, Cled. What forces do we actually have at Cled? None, really. Intern. Right. Inset fleet. Assault planet. We're then going to... Okay. Okay, that's obviously our scout fleet that's just arrived there. Assault planet and assault planet. Victory on all fronts, more or less. So we're going to assault there. We're going to control the combat here. This one's pretty much a worthless system, but we're not going to bombard it for now. Going to commit to the attack there. AI control and AI control. Marak 3 is now conquered. And that gives us 2 planets here. With a few to go. That's actually a sweet spot. Megclar world. Right. Now if we can start concentrating the armor troops in, we're going to be in business. 2 colony detachments heading to Zabel. You're heading there. Zabel can now deploy its own group transports, actually. So let's have an armor army here. Just because we can. Send that in. And then we're going to go Grand Transport Armor Army. And we're going to send you in. Next, we're going to deploy a task force here, which is going to be a carrier armada. Because we can build those now. And that's going to sit there. Well, they built so many darn troop transports, and they've got nothing they can do there, really. I mean, there must be a link somewhere to their systems, and that's how they're sneaking in, or they're just not bothering with space lanes altogether and just sneaking past. But either way, it's not going to be that much difference now. 1 turn, 2 turns. They're colonizing. That's colonizing. End turn. Right, inset fleet. Assault the planet. I should have moved you. I apologize. Assault planet. And we're going to assault the planet. And victory at the Bellanok system as well. Right. Control. 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 Bring on the armor tech. Yep. 2 victories, 2 planets conquered, and this one we are defeated at. There's about 1 colonist we're unable to find an open region to land in. I'll have a look at that in a moment. Diplomacy. Economic agreements. I'm going to coolly accept that. And you... We are threatened. Our current relations with the humans are ridiculous. Oh, sorry, the Ethico. Ridiculously good, anyway. Alright. Grand transports. Need a new army. That's going to go in next turn. Over here, we need more things to be sent in. Another armor army. Head to there. Bellanok system's already ours and conquered. Unfortunately, the system itself is fairly rubbish. Send in some... Could do with sending in some colony ships or some surveys. Well, that's fine. So that's 1 turn there, apparently. So, excellent. Looks like this leg of the galaxy is almost ours now. I can get some deployments set up here. That'd be useful. But beyond that, I think we can afford to move that fleet back to Dunwich and just attack from the Q system. That heads to there. They have put a lot of forces at Wazza. I'm not liking that. Not liking that at all. Let's go for a long-range attack armada, which we can't build. Came on a short-range armada, though. And another task force, which would be long-range. Flotilla. Do we not have any long-range ships at all? Apparently we don't. We got lots of troop ships. We got lots of carrier ships, but we don't have any actual any things here. So these are all detachments, apart from the troop transports. But no, this system is secured. I've got defences on this system. Oh, I have some defences on this system, I should say. They're not getting past that. Also, that's now 1-on-1. So excellent. That is kind of developing as we would like it. Right, in turn. And I keep forgetting to move you. Oh well, it's fine. Assault planet, and we're going to assault the planet, which because it has no defenses, seemingly. It probably does have some, but it must have some because this has gone on a bit longer than it should have done. Come on. Oh, we lost 7. Whoa, I got something reasonable there. Yeah, AI control in both cases. AI control in both cases. We won one of them. Several units are suffering from drastically increased desertions. Well, all our spies have reasonable luck at least, so... Oh well. Doesn't matter. New army of armor units can go in there. Dunwich is secured. Mirak needs another block of army people to come in. And in fact, I'm probably going to set up a corps of... How high? Do we have any veteran marines? Nope. Make experienced corps though. Yeah, we're now just going to start overwhelming planets until we take them. Now, there's no point in just sending one at a time anymore. We want these systems secured. So while I have the extra people, I'm going to send in marines as well. In return, assault at Q. We're going to have to defend that system shortly. We might have to send some more troops in. At least we know we get there in one turn. But they've put some form of defense up. Victory for now. Air control at Mirak. They might have knocked out all of our group transports, I think. Alright, Mirak 5 is now ours. Why can we no longer deploy from Zibel? Did you just swap the... Right, they just swapped the capital, so now I have to rebuild that. That's fine. Get that done. That's marginally annoying, that. In fact, that's incredibly annoying. Can't build experienced. We can't build trained... Oh, cancel. We want armies. And we're going to go for a core of them as well, just because. So 2 turns. Next up, we're going to send in a new task force. This is going to be a wave of carrier ships. Which will get there as well. And if we can, I'm going to deploy a 3rd task force of short-range attack ships. Right. Technology. How are we doing on all of the things? Beam weapons went up to level 38. We now see lots of miniaturization tech on the tree as well, which is useful. Phased cloaking devices, but no additional engine techs just yet. Right, trained army and then a trained corps. So Mirak is now 3 to 5 against us for the moment, but we're slowly overwhelming them. Next up, I think we need to move you. Actually, where can you go? You can't really go anywhere. That is their territory, by the way. Oh, that might be why they keep attacking us, actually, because that is the border of their territory. Which is fine, I suppose. Celia is now actually a formal world. I think that's worth sending in one of these. Another task force. We'll have another carrier wave if we can. Nope. Flotilla? Nope. Squadron? Yeah. Make sure it's all heading to the same place. 2 carrier and a short range attack. Armada thing there. They're heading to Mirak. Lots of conquests going on next turn, I think. Right. Assault Celia. Assault Mirak. Intercept the fleet at Hera. And then we're going to assault the planet Aq. We would be assaulting with some more troops, but we don't quite have the ability to do that at the moment. Oh, come on. Draw! We didn't actually break them that turn. Either way, AI control, AI control. Because we're outnumbering you a lot, damn it. We have a massively outnumbered troop strength and we can't break them. That's rather depressing. Celia's ours, though. And that links back to there, which is how they've been sneaking troops through. Right, and that's useful information. We actually have, I'm just wondering here, I don't think we do actually do this because they need some form of combat, but yeah, we have loads of trained infantry. Trained armors, by the way. So, we're just going to build another fleet of those, and they head there. And then we're going to build a second one. Which is going to go there as well. Just going to start doubling up on things. We have the spare troops, we have the spare people, there's no point in not using them while we have them. So that's 1, 2, 1, 2. Don't need to worry about that particularly anymore. Big problem might be this empire down here actually, because they're expanding reasonably unhindered. Though I'd still argue that the Oxtara or the Oxtora, they're still really our big rivals at this stage of the game. Yeah, they have carrier people. 1 turn till that all arrives. Do we have another task force I can send out? I can probably send a short range attack wave or something. Yep, I can go there as well. Honestly, darn you for making me have to do this. In fact, what we can do here, this one, is actually convert this to a full industry world. Because production is awesome. We need it, and look at the amount of minerals we're producing over what we require. It's silly. In fact, if I've got my planet set up to building, where are we? Development plans, manufacture mine. We're just going to clear it off now. We have no need for mining whatsoever anymore. Right. Belanok is still quite a way away from being able to do things, but is rich, so we should have some migrants. Next turn. Assault Mirak. Assault Q. Victory and Victory. AI controlling both. We got 2,000 troops. Yeah. We did not, however, conquer Mirak, which is a little irritating. Still. Great ground transport. 2 armoured armies. And they'll be joining next turn. Just the one here because we're still in the process of grinding out that last planet. The Qing does have Oxtaran units on it though, which I'm just now debating whether I should consider going for them as well. It is part of their empire, we do need to take them out at some stage, but really they're not threatening me anymore. So just have a quick look at the victory screen. Of course we're top, I'm just seeing whether we now appear on the charts anymore. So, yeah, they're no longer the big threat. In fact, the humans are now technically a bigger empire than them. That's number of planets, actually, but tech level. Tech level, I suppose they're still the closest to us. Score. The humans are second on terms of score, by the look of that. Population count. Having a population count is key. And that's why I've been conquering planets as opposed to killing them, although I am now tempted to just kill them all. If we have the guns to do that. Level 41, level 39. We're getting close. And another turn. Assault Mirak. Assault Furians. Blockade that one. Oh, we lost our scout fleet. That's a little depressing, but oh well. Attack Q, attack Mirak. 2,000 troops against 400. We lost one of them. I lost the Q invasion completely. You know what? I'm going to politely accept that because you're probably the only people who actually like us at all. In fact, yeah, they do like us quite a bit, which is very, very strange. But then the humans actually, if you play flat humans, they get a load of diplomacy bonuses anyway, so I suppose that's not too surprising. Right. 2 more army units coming in then. And over here on Mirak, we're going to go for 2 more army units. We might start tripling up in a bit. It's just getting to that sort of silly levels. How long until Kled can actually do something that is vaguely useful for us? Like, I don't know, build a mobilization center. Ages. Hurrah. And turn. Assault, assault. Invasion, invasion. And, yeah, 4,000 to 400, come on. Mirak's got to be ours now. There we go. Q, we conquered 2 regions. We now have a new spy called Sub, which means we can get rid of Covenant. And that will, I think, do. Right, so 2 planets left in the Q system, although I think that was the case anyway. And now we can make sure that that definitely gets conquered by adding a 3rd. 4 to 4 in Mirak. We now have some useful systems here for once, and you can get to work straight away building a mobilization center. Except you've already got that partially built, so meh. Right, ground transports. Accept. 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 Right, tripling up now. In turn. Alright, assault. Going to intercept the fleet of Furians. Then find out where Furians actually is. Are they taking the Dunwich? Yeah, they must be, actually. They actually must have got the system up right. So I'll have to have a look at that in a moment. And Mirak as well. Control, control. We don't have any fleets there, so can I control and say done? AI control and AI control. There was a victory and a gained ground. Mirak 4 is now ours. They're upping their yeah, they should not be trying to piss me off at the moment. 30-minute reminder. So where is it then? It's not Kled. Ah, that's where. They're knocking on the door up here, are they? We'll build a short-range attack armada. I'm going to look forward to getting additional... yeah, we'll build one, because I didn't think we haven't taken that system actually yet, so we'll just add an extra one. We did, however, get the Mirac system, so we'll add another triple here. And we're going to take that. So 5-3 in our favour. Sounds good. Right, I'll make this the last turn then, and then we will save and end. And I don't know, recon squad that's actually stuck there. It might be actually, you know. I'll go over to there then, because that is actually part of their empire, strangely. So they must have a link or something, which is fine. Because as I say, with this empire falling, we now have to consider the next enemy, which is going to probably be one of these two races. Victory over them means mastery over everything, really, I think, by this stage. Blockade, assault, and assault. We are lost at the Alanis system. Attack at Mirac. Attack at Q. I forgot to send anything into Dunwich, actually, so I'm going to AI control that and start bombarding them. Come on. Gain ground of the victory. Where's the victory? Q and Mirac, we took some planets off them. Right, so that will be the end of the turn then, and we can now build super dreadnoughts. Oh, we're up to big ships now. Big, massive super ships, and we have built Hellfire cannons and graviton beams. So I will call that a thing then. So next time, more crushing our N18 fleet, because that's all we got left to do in this game, I think. There probably will be some resistance. We're reducing twice as many minerals as we need. And that's another thing I'm going to have to start suddenly fixing. It's not so much fixing, it's just going to take quite a long time to fix it, and it's better that than the alternative, I suppose. Right, on to the next time.